G'day guys, Greg here. Now it's product review time, and today I'm going to be reviewing this product right here. It's the Coles Made Easy Australian Pork and Beef Slow Cooked Pork and Beef Meatballs in Tomato Sauce. And as you can see, it only costs $11. And it's a pretty big meal at 800 grams too. The front picture looks pretty nice. But I am wondering how much pork and beef is actually in these meatballs. Well, let's find out. Well, tomato sauce is 60%, which of course 24% is tomatoes, and 20% tomato paste. Pork and beef meatballs is 40% of it, which pork is 57% and beef is 24%. It's always interesting to look at those ingredients because it lets you know that a third of the meat is beef compared to pork. So if you ever want to make a recipe, well, and these taste good, you just add a third beef to 2/3 pork. Aye? Interesting. Now, if you really enjoy this meal, it says here that the energy is 1200 kilojoules per serving, 4 servings. That's 4800 kilojoules, which means you could pretty much eat 2 of these a day and still have a body like the old Grango. And FYI, it's about 9% protein, fat's about 7%, carbs are about 10%, fibre, well, what's that? And sodium, well, let's face it, folks, you're probably going to be adding your own extra sodium, aren't you? Maybe some cheese on top, maybe some bacon. Oh yeah, that'd be alright. Now it does look alright on the front there, but let's crack it open and see what it looks like out of the box. Can't get my balls out of the bag. I was pulling them out sideways. Well, that's only because they must have been put in sideways. Oh, wow. And the ball bag expands too. Well, it is very hot in this kitchen, but well, it's a bit hard to see the balls through these bags, but there's one there. They're like they're not a big meatball, but it's a meatball size. Definitely. And that's quite a big bag full of them. Right, anyway, let's figure out how to cook these things. How to cook. Preheat the oven to 200 degrees, fan force, 220C conventional. Remove all the packaging and place the meatballs and sauce in a small dish, approximately 240 mils by 170, and cover with foil. Cook covered in the oven for 15 minutes, remove foil and baste with the sauce. Place back in the oven and continue to cook uncovered for a further 10 minutes. Remove the meatballs from the oven and serve. Alright, so let's heat up this oven. Fan forced at 200 centigrades. Well, alright, I might just use this cake tin. These balls will fit in there easy. Trim the balls around the top and dunk my balls in here. Wow, there's lots of balls. Jeez, there must be like 20 of them. Oh, there's still bits of carrots. I need to do the old wrap, fold over, and then the squeeze. Just like you're milking something. You might need to wipe down the kitchen after you finish doing this, because I'm certainly going to have to. Oh dear. On the floor too. I just mopped that. And now, cover it with some aluminum foil, man. Yeehaw! Aluminum! And now that's heated up. Stick that in for 15 minutes. Then I've got to come back, take the foil off and cook it for another 10. Alright, well, that's the first 15 up. Now we need to take this out, take the foil off. Well, it says you're supposed to baste it, but I mean it doesn't really look like it needs basting, but we'll do it anyway. Because I was told to, and I always do what my mother tells me, most of the time. And now this just goes back in the oven, uncovered, for another 10 minutes. Alright, well the timer's up and here it is. And I gotta tell you, this kitchen smells delicious. It's got a real nice garlicky smell about it. Now, let's take a look at these balls. I mean, there's so much sauce here. This would be perfect. You could just cook up some pasta and just pour these meatballs over the top. Man, these are looking so good. These balls seem to be a nice size. See if I can cut one in half. Oh yeah. They seem to be looking alright too. Got a really nice rich tomatoey smell about it, and like I said, that garlicky smell too. Let's try to see what this sauce is like. It's a nice tomato-based tasting sauce. Be perfect for pasta. It's nice and rich, and it's nice and salty too. Good flavours. And the balls. Oh man. That tastes really good. It's just beautiful blend of pork and beef in there. And that little hint of garlic. It's got all the herbs on there too. These things are really tasty. Oh mate. That tastes really good. Now it has got a couple of recipes on the back here, and I saw this one here and I thought, ooh, I wouldn't mind making that. So I've got the ingredients here so I can make it. So let's make it. So this is a meatball sub with pesto and parmesan. So you need to just cook the meatballs, you need your hot dog buns, you need some pesto and some parmesan cheese and mozzarella cheese. So you just got to cook the meatballs, then you sprinkle a layer of grated mozzarella cheese onto some rolls. Add some meatballs to it, then put over some extra sauce, then top the meatballs with basil pesto and finish with a sprinkle of parmesan, and then stick them in the oven for 5 minutes to crisp up the bun and melt the cheese. Mate, sold! So I got myself a hot dog bun here. So I don't know if I was supposed to cut the bun this way, but it's too late now. And I'll spread that out. And of course, this is me we're talking about. We'll just stick a bit of butter on there because we all know the benefits of butter. I mean, without butter, then there wouldn't be any cows. Without cows, how are we supposed to eat steak? And you wouldn't have these meatballs either because that's what they're made from. So, now we put a bit of mozzarella cheese down. Right, mozzarella. That's a pizza cheese. So this is going to be quite pizza-y. Oh, these balls might be good on some pizza. And now we put some of the meatballs on here. Got that half one there, I'll stick that in. With a little extra sauce, I reckon. I've got some pesto here, so they want me to put some over the top like this. That's fine, I can do that. And now we just put some Parmesan cheese over the top of this. And my oven's still hot from cooking those meatballs. So we just stick that in. Just for 5 minutes. We'll come back when it's done. Alright, well here we go. Here is the meatball sub with pesto and parmesan. Looks alright. Let's see how delicious it is. Or isn't. I'm guessing after tasting these meatballs, it's going to be pretty good. I'm not too sure about the pesto though. But let's find out. Yeah. That's pretty good. So there you go, the slow cooked pork and beef meatballs. $11, 800 grams, mate. You could seriously make a huge bowl of pasta with this. Just cook some pasta up and put the meatballs over the top or stir it through. And for $11, mate, for that much weight, it's way easier than making it yourself, and they taste really good too. Definitely something I would be getting again. Well, I hope this video helps you decide what to try, what to buy, and what to avoid. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time I do a product review. See you then. Ooh, yeah.